Heidi ho, here we go, another day back at the Cash Show. I'm your host, Bo. Very happy to be here on this special Sunday, May 13th. May 13th, that can only mean one thing. Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all you mothers out there. And speaking of our Mother's Day, let's talk a little bit about Ann Jarvis. Okay, now, Jarvis's mother, Ann Reeves Jarvis, hoped that someone would dedicate a day to honor mothers. And then Anna Jarvis set out to do just that. She began campaigning not only for her mother, but for mothers everywhere. And it started off just in her little hometown of Grafton, West Virginia, which takes credit for hosting the first official Mother's Day celebration 3 years later at Andrews Methodist Episcopal Church. Since then, the church has been dubbed, of course, the International Mother's Day Shrine. Now, in 1914, it was President Woodrow Wilson that signed a bill recognizing Jarvis's Mother's Day as a national holiday. Here's a picture of me and my mom, Mother's Day. This is taken just a couple of years ago, this one. So, love you, Ma. Happy Mother's Day to you. It was nice to be able to talk to you today. So, we've got some shout-outs here. Little Liz tweets, she wants a Mother's Day to her mother, Jackie. Jackie, she's raised 4 kids of her own and now has 4 grandkids. She's an amazing lady. There's your shout-out there. So Leash T tweets, my mom plays Casho every day. We're giving you a shout out to you, Dawn. Thank you so much for playing every single day. And then Kilowatts tweets, happy Mother's Day to Jennifer and Erica and their Mother's Day comfort cats. We have a picture of that one. That is adorbs. All right, you guys, we got some game notes here. Are you new? You probably already know how this works. You've done this all before. All right, we deposit real cash in your PayPal account by answering our prize questions correctly. Lucky Spin is the next show, not this show. And our next show, as you know, 25,000 dough. Raph is going to be here hosting with me. And I think, speaking of, let's get to this one. With the show, and away we go. Now, according to the popular proverb, how many words is a picture worth? Is that 100, 1,000, or 5,000 words? Now, only unpoetic bots are going to get this one wrong, like error does not compute. JPEG images value have 0 words. I am not creative because my creator never loved me. Our answer, 1,000. Of course, 1,000 words. Now, the modern use of the phrase is thought to have stemmed from an early 20th century article in a trade journal promoting the use of images in streetcar advertisements. Question 2 already. All right, now, question 2 is, in the U.S., what is consistent about Mother's Day everywhere? Always the second Sunday of May, always lands on May 13th, or always sunny weather? Don't we all wish? Now, here's something interesting. 1/4 of the flower and plant purchases made for the holidays occur at Mother's Day. This is according to the Society of American Florists, and our answer is always sunny and always second Sunday of May. Now, in the vast majority of the world's languages, the word for mother begins with the letter M or M, the M sound, like madre, Spanish, mère, French, mutter, German, mama, Mandarin, and then ibu, Indonesian. Breaking the mold there, Indonesia. Question 3, how does a lioness carry her cub from one place to another? On her head, in her mouth, in her pouch? Now, for me, my mom dragged me by one arm whenever we were going to the dentist, but you can barely tell. See that? All right. Now, our answer is, of course, in her mouth. Alligators and big cats carry their babies in their mouths, while pangolins, swans, and possums carry their young on their backs. Kind of like my dad did, although he was not very hairy like a possum. He was just a regular dad on his back. I don't know. Question 4. At 3:18, that's the time, what number on the 12-hour clock is the minute hand closest to? 2, 3, or 4? Now, did anybody see that episode when the Simpsons go into the future and then Big Ben was changed to a digital clock, but it was just flashing 12? I love that. Our answer is 4. It's closest to 4. All right. So Mother's Day shout out. We've got Mother's Day shout out. No Mother's Day shout outs there. Okay, we've got a shout out to Vegas, and then we've got a shout out to Baltimore. South Carolina's in the house, and Damien _ 2315 says, I love the Cash Show, and I love you, random netizen. All right, now question 5. What is the meaning of the French word croissant, the name given to a type of pastry? Is it curious, crescent, or crusty? Now, those are the top 3 traits about croissants: curly bread, flaky crust, but this one, it's talking about shape, which is also a crescent. Now, it turns out the Austrians are the brains behind the croissant, and just the same story with the Danish pastry. They did that one too. And then finally, they get some recognition in The Sound of Music, and of course, they all hate it. All right? I think they're delicious, though. That's my opinion on croissants. If they were just better for you, I could eat them daily. Now on to our prize question. Questions starting $150 on question 6. To wean a baby koala off milk, what does a mother koala feed her baby? Her regurgitated food, tender eucalyptus leaves, or her feces? Okay, now I have sworn a very strict oath here to always tell the truth as part of my job hosting the game show. So I am here to, yes, tell you that it is her feces, you guys. Yeah, now a huge part of a koala's diet consists of eucalyptus leaves, which are really poisonous, and little baby koalas don't have the intestinal bacteria to detoxify them, so their mom just gives them some of hers through her, derriere. Uh-oh, a cash cat here. Cash cat. Comfort cat here to comfort you. That was a tough one. I would not have guessed feces myself. You know what? It's not about guessing that one. It's about hoping, really, but it's true. Question 7. Now, question 7 worth another $150. In Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet, what house does the Prince of Verona belong to? Montague, Esculus, or Capulet? We've got Liv, 5930, love you, Mom. Queen, 8030, happy Mother's Day to everyone. And then Jesse, 29, shout out to this mama of Faux. My mom did that too. Faux and no mo, please, she would say. Esculus is our answer. Now, Prince Esculus attempts to use his authority to resolve the feud between the Montague and the Capulets by administering justice when appropriate. He is also related to Count Paris, who desires Juliet, and as his wife, Res, and Mercutio, as we all know, the friend of Romeo. All right, this next question. Oh, that's right, we gave a clue. We gave a clue for this one on our last show yesterday. For all of you cash kids paying attention, here we go with question 8, $150. What is mochi made from? Wheat, rice, or soybean? Honestly, I'm going to say I don't really care what it's made of because I love that stuff. I mean, they could tell me it was made of koala, but never mind. This just happens to be made of rice, thankfully. All right, now mochi is made from mochigome, a short-grained japonica glutinous rice that is pounded down into a paste and then able to be formed into any shape desired. Now, we've got Cactus Flower 1, thank you, from this single mom. Way to go, Cactus Flower. And then D Nice 4265 saying, happy Mother's Day, ladies, to all those ladies out there. Question 9, $300 this is worth. We only have 763 cash kids still in it to win it for this one. In ancient Roman mythology, who was Hercules' mother? Hera, Semele, or Alcmene? Now, don't get this one confused with the Disney movie Hercules. Their research department basically is one guy who for every movie goes, we're going to have to change this and like everything. So our answer here is Alcmene. All right, now Alcmene was a mortal woman Zeus probably met at some Greek bar. I don't know. And his opening line was probably something like, did it hurt when you fell from Mount Olympus? I feel like we met there for Athena's thing. I'm Zeus. Thunder, lightning. That's a pretty impressive entrance. All right, we're down now to round 10 here, $300 in 2017. What country drank the most beer per capita? Germany, Czech Republic, or Poland? Now, when I hear a question like this, I imagine these two of the other countries were like, we must work harder, drink more, Frederick, you barely drink at all. They never stand for this unproductivity in the Czech Republic. Our answer, yeah, that was a good one, Czech Republic. Now, on average, each person in the Czech Republic drinks 142 liters of beer each year. That's the equivalent of 250 pints, or 1 pint every 35 hours. The U.S. barely covers half of Czech, only guzzling 75 liters per person. But you know what? You guys can keep that one. We don't need to win on everything. Question 11, worth $450. What was the first mass-produced handheld device that could play MP3s? MP-Man, Walkman, or real PMP 300? This sucker was powered by a 9-volt battery, and while its available memory was only 32 to 64 megabytes, it sold for what would have been now $600 US in today's money. That was the MP-Man. Check this thing out. Now look, we've got a picture of this we want to show you guys. Now the real PMP 300 is better known because of its success and superior audio quality, but we got this picture from Wikipedia, and this is literally the best surviving example that we could find with its cracked screen and everything. But it looked like somebody really loved that thing, and it got a lot of use throughout the 90s and probably early 2000s and probably even later. All right, so remember, we're live again this evening, you guys. An hour and 15 minutes. It's going to be time for that $25,000 game. Be in it to win it. All right, but now, on to our final round. Now we've got Cactus Flower 1 back again saying, Bo, my 27-year-old daughter is single. Wow. Just in time for next year's Mother's Day, huh? Know what I mean? All right, we've got only 237 cash kids still in it to win it with this one. 22,000 watching, seeing who's going to take home this money. Question 12 is worth $1,547, and it is. The largest mined ruby in the world was carved into the shape of what? Liberty Bell, a shield, or the Holy Grail? Now this mineral's weight is 4 pounds. It's 8,500 carats. It has 50 diamonds set into it, just for kicks, I guess. So you got 8,500 carats, and what do you do with it? You go and you make the Liberty Bell? The Liberty Bell? All right, we had 177 cash kids. Get that one right. Only one person left had a free life for that one. I know you're jumping up and down right now. Now, are you feeling like ringing that Liberty Bell, going outside? We've got 178 cash kids that might be agreeing with you there. Let's look at our prize distribution list. Now, this is how much each one of our questions was worth divided by the number of cash kids that got it right. And is that read Safi Reyes? Safi Reyes? Bo, I love your impressions. Hey, thanks so much. Let me know which one you want me to do. Maybe I'll throw one out. All right, check out our prize distribution list there. Our winners list here, only 178 of you. Fantastic job, cash kids. If you didn't make it this time, you can win the next game or even the game tomorrow. We have so many opportunities here on the Cash Show. Now, Lucky Spin will be next game. Also with the $25,000 game, there's plenty to see, and we will be seeing you guys in 1 hour and 15 minutes for the big game. Now, I got to go get my bow tie, so I'll be seeing y'all soon. Bye-bye.